Good morning. It is 10:26 and today is April 13th. My name is Sonia and I am married to Jeremiah, and we are going to try to document our new life. He became paralyzed in December, right after Christmas. We actually spent our Christmas in a hospice center for palliative care. What that means is they were just doing pain management for him. It wasn't end of life or anything. But a little bit of a history for him. He had cancer back in 2022. It was kidney cancer. And he didn't have any real symptoms. It was just a, normal little checkup, and I found out that he had a mass in his kidney. So they set him up. Within a couple of weeks it was gone. He didn't have a lot of issues after that immediately. He would have back pains here and there. We went on trips, no issues. He would have some issues, like say if we went on a cruise or something, which we love to cruise, but we went on a cruise and it was a excursion where there was a lot of walking, a lot of climbing. He couldn't do things like that, but it wasn't like a deal breaker. It wasn't like an alert to us or anything. But this YouTube channel will be about him trying to navigate his new life as being a paraplegic. He is 27, excuse me. He's 47 years old, just turned 47 April 3rd. He is learning a lot of crash courses on this. Like, we never thought ever that this would be an issue. When he got spinal cancer, we thought they would treat it. It would not go away, but it would be manageable. And it has not. That has not been the case. The Orlando, Florida VA Veterans Hospital sucks. They dropped the ball. They're the reason why he is paralyzed now. He's paralyzed from the waist down. He can feel from the belly button up. He isn't any different. He just can't walk. He's dealing with some medical issues right now. He is currently in the Tampa VA. He is dealing with a significant wound on his back, lower back, right where his butt meets his spine. It is very significant, so we are trying to figure out how we're going to get that healed, and he's currently waiting to talk to the doctor about some options. But this channel would be about our life. We moved to Orlando back in 2021 when our son graduated from high school, and he retired 21 years in the Marines and then the Army. And we moved here because this is where we love to vacation. It's what brought us joy, not thinking that any of this would be an option. So we love going to Disney and Universal and all the food places and festivals and farmers markets. Like, that's our life. Like, we like to stay busy. On the weekends, I am a social worker, and he still worked at the Orlando VA, and then he stopped working at that job and became a person who worked from home doing dispatching and things like that. I think that was the start of his issues, because he was sitting all day. He wasn't moving. He wasn't active really until our weekends. And I think that's what really started it, especially the wound. But fast forward to maybe about August, he started getting significant pain, and he would reach out to Orlando VA and nothing. Like, no help, no nothing, no calls, no appointments, no, hey, let me check you. I know you have cancer, had cancer, and let's make sure it hasn't come back. Well, it did. It came back with a vengeance. And he is now fighting. I'm not going to say fighting for his life, because that's not the case. He's still strong. He is fighting to regain normalcy. We still have a life planned. There's no changes right now to how we're going to try to live life. He still has cancer. At this point, it's not going away, but it can be manageable. But our main concern right now is the wound on his back. So we're going to try to show you guys how it's going to look, how our lives have changed. Like, we went to Las Vegas in November with some friends for a residency there with New Kids on the Block. He was walking around, he was in pain. Him and my son did all the things and went around while I hung out with my friends, and he was in pain and he really couldn't eat that much, but he was there, he was present. He did it for me. I don't like to travel without him, so he was like, okay, I'll go still. And that was our last trip before he became paralyzed. December time frame, he started getting significant pain to where he was starting to lose his balance and couldn't sleep. And he said he felt like his lower half was being ripped in half. So finally, we got him back into palliative care at the hospice center, a different one. And we had an awesome doctor. She was no holds barred. She was like, let's get this crap looked at, because he woke up one night and fell. I went home, like, it was only like 15 minutes from the house, so I went home that night, and he got up to go to the bathroom that night and his legs didn't work. So I got a call and I went there immediately, and the doctor came in and she was like, we're moving him to a hospital. And the hospital, once he got there, he doesn't remember any of this really. The hospital basically told us we have to perform this surgery so he can possibly walk again. It could be a possibility that he doesn't, but being 46 at the time, he was like, yes, give me the surgery. And he had the surgery, and he woke up and he had some feeling in his left leg, and he woke up, he went back to sleep and woke up and didn't have any feeling. So that's where we're at right now. He went to a rehab center in Jacksonville, Florida, the best one in Florida. And of course, insurance sucks, and he was only allowed to be there 3 weeks, which, what can you do in 3 weeks when this is your new life? Like, how can you learn how to navigate this life? So we went home and tried, like, I'm not a nurse. I don't know what to do. I was making crap up as I went. I did his wound care. He can't go to the bathroom on his own, so I had to do that. And that's when he formed the infection in his back. And I tried my best. Like, I really did. I'm not a nurse. And now I'm his full-time caregiver. Like, I don't work. I go in, once every 6 weeks so I can maintain my job that I love. But right now, my main concern is him and getting him back to some type of life where he wants to live and do things. And right now he's just very tired and in pain, like his lower back is still hurting, and he wants to just be Jeremiah. So that's where we are right now. He's hopefully we'll be out of the hospital within the next 2 weeks. I'm actually staying up there with him, but right now I'm on my way home, so I have a doctor's appointment. But we're going to show how our life is. So to let people know that they're not alone. This is new. We've been married for 23 years. Never in our life have we ever thought that this would be, a part of it. So hopefully you come with us, like our video, share our video. This is the first video I've ever posted, so I'm rambling a lot, but you'll meet him. You will meet possibly our kids. We have 2 boys, 26 and 22, and they've been my lifesaver since this happened. So hopefully you can start our journey with us. And we're not doing this for views. We're not doing this for, likes. I'm just trying to chronicle this for people who are starting off their journey just like we are. So thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I don't know how to end this yet. So have a good day, and thank you for watching. Bye.